guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am Kimberly, and today's video is going to be all about organizing my pantry and just getting back to the simplicity that I so crave in my day-to-day life and just being organized. I am not a minimalist, but I certainly love the idea of being a minimalist, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. But I do like things to be organized and have a place where I can find things that are really visually appealing to the eye without costing a lot of money. So I want to show you what our current pantry looks like. We moved into this house about 2 years ago, and I never had a walk-in pantry before, so I was just so excited. But guess what? When you have more space, you throw more stuff in it, and I'm not cool with that. So we're gonna get a little bit closer in here, and I have 2 walls of pantry space. So I have this whole wall, floor to ceiling, and I have this whole wall. And it's just gotten really unorganized, and obviously you just like throwing stuff in, things are toppling over, dirty bins on the top. We keep our dog food on the floor just to keep it out of sight when we have guests, and I'm just ready for a change. All right, here is a better angle of the pantry. We keep our dog food on the floor, like I said. We have a wall of like this pegboard stuff, and why we have a dog collar hanging on the wall, I'm not really sure. But yeah, just everything is just kind of haphazard, thrown in there. It doesn't look good. Vitamins, mixers. It's just really not visually pleasing, and I think we all kind of eat with our eyes, and we just feel more calm and organized in a space when it is tidy. Right, before I really get into digging out that pantry, I just wanted to show you guys some of the stuff I bought to make this transformation happen. First of all, I do not believe in spending tons of money to accomplish organization in your home. There is tons of price points that you guys can find products for, and so I love a good deal. So I'm going with mason jars. I've had a whole case of mason jars for years sitting in my basement. I have no idea why I bought them. I think I was contemplating canning, and I just never got to it. So I'm going to use the mason jars. I bought some gallon glass jars and then some half-gallon jars. I went to Walmart and just got this quick 4-tier bin organizer. I love the idea of putting like all our granola bars, kids snacks, some taller containers for our pasta, put some potatoes in here. So I bought these 2 can racks. There's 3 tiers here. I don't know if I'll use both of them, but I do have them. I can always just return one. I ran into Target and I found their cheapest little 3-section bins here. So I don't believe in buying really expensive things to keep yourself organized. Obviously, I kind of want it to flow and not just look like a mismatch of crazy stuff. But I will link all this stuff below. A lot of it was from Walmart and Target and Amazon. So ultimately, I just want to see what food I have by using clear containers. So I am really hopeful and excited to just get this under control and just have things more simplified for my peace of mind. I mean, how many like lunch bags do you need? This one's ripped. This one's for like baby bottles when I had infants. And then, oh look, paper plates I didn't even know were back here, probably sitting there for over a year. All right, so I am going to set a timer just to see how long it's actually going to take me to empty out this pantry and then get it all organized. Not because I'm in a race, that is definitely not it. I just want to really see how long it's going to take me to do it, to give you guys an idea of maybe how much time you should set aside. Obviously everyone's pantry is a different size, but just give you a realistic idea of how long this actually takes. So I got it all cleaned out. I'm gonna leave this stuff that's on the pegboard, you know, some chip clips, some, if we need some plastic bags, our aprons, you know, just little extra things that we grab really frequently that don't really fit in drawers well. So it's all cleaned out. Floor has been mopped up a bit. And now it's time to address all of this stuff. I mean, it's great to have a big pantry and all, guys, but do we really need this much food in your house? I mean, I do have 3 kids, so I don't know. But over here we have vitamins and things like that. Can you tell that my husband has us like on like auto send for our vitamins? Because we obviously need to stop that, because 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 boxes of vitamins, I really don't think that's necessary. We definitely don't need all of these cooler bags, other miscellaneous things, our dog food. So we've lived here for 2 years now, and I have not even touched these book stands. So those are going to be donated. And I have this obsession with coffee mugs, and I put this bin in the bottom of the pantry when we moved in 2 years ago. And look at the top, it's disgusting. And I haven't like touched anything in here. So you know what? It's going straight to donation. I don't need it. I don't want it. But now I need to translate all of this food, or the majority of this food, into this. And I did pause my timer since I am seeing how long it's taking me to do this, because the kiddos are in the sunroom here eating lunch to kind of stay out of my hair and watching TV. My husband put a TV in there temporarily for some stuff, but let's get going on all of this stuff. And we do a ton of entertaining at our house. So we do not drink soda, but this is just like leftover stuff we'll have to put back in there. And this is all the expired stuff that we had. So I don't think that's a lot. Some pineapple juice, and my husband was doing a bunch of like protein shakes years ago, and this has came from the old house to the new house and has never been used. So it's totally expired. We're just gonna throw it out. He doesn't even use those protein shakes anymore, but let's get going on all of this. So I am choosing to write on my glass jars with permanent marker because I don't want to deal with labels that can have a lot of sticky adhesive, and all you need is nail polish remover. It takes the marker right off of the glass if I want to use the jar for something different. So I've decided I am going to put our cereal on the bottom shelf for the kids, mostly because I don't really care if they have easy access to their cereal. I always kept it at the top, but I want to keep chips and things like that mostly my husband eats up there, and the cereal easy access down there, so it's less work on mama in the morning to get them the food that they want. All right, I think I have everything that I want in a clear jar to be in a clear jar, so I'm gonna put it in the pantry and start getting that filled back up. All right, next up, I'm going to take like all of our granola bars and all of those easy to grab snacks and see how much I can fit into these divider baskets. All right, so I am really satisfied with how this turned out. These baskets hold way more than I thought they would, which is awesome. Just pick these up at Target, so you should be able to find these in your local Target. This is being filmed in June of 2021, so I would check it out. I wanted to put all the oatmeal out here, so we went to Sam's Club and we bought like this massive thing of oatmeal, and I felt like my kids love oatmeal, but they wouldn't eat it because it was just like in the box. So I feel since this will be really easy to grab, they will maybe have oatmeal more as a snack at home. And of course, these easy to grab things, we are on the go constantly. So I'm just really liking how much I can see of everything and not, forgetting that things are in the box and then you don't check the box. You go to the store, you think you have it, and then you get home and there is like 2 items left in the huge box. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. All right, guys, so I have finally finished. There isn't too much that isn't going back into the pantry, but I will say that I am so surprised at how much space just leaving your food in the regular boxes takes up. I really like not having like a super stuffed, just like excessive amounts of food just because it expires, it goes bad. I just feel it's really wasteful. And if we can just have enough food to sustain like a few weeks, I am really happy with that. And now when I look in the pantry, it doesn't give me anxiety. I don't have a lot of anxiety, but I just don't feel a sense of calm and order when I go into my pantry. And I just like things to be simplified and really streamlined without being complicated, because I don't want to deal with things that are gonna take more time and have me struggle in keeping it organized. And I feel that I have a really good balance here. And my daughter already has gone in here before I even finished, and she's like, oh my gosh, look at all of our food is where we can reach it and we don't even have to ask you, which is exactly what I was going for. So I'm really happy about that. But I have my phone here and I want to tell you how much time it took me to unload this, put stuff in containers, load it back in. Now I have to clean my disaster of a kitchen. I have like recycling boxes up the wazoo. But just taking this out, cleaning it, putting it all back in the way I want, this has taken me about 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I don't feel that I have a lot of stuff in general that was in here. It just got really untidy, which happens to everybody. So I'm gonna step away and give you guys the final look. Again, how I chose to organize this is just chips and stuff that I don't want the kids to have easy access to are at the top. We kind of have like our sweets corner. We don't call it dessert in our house. We just call it a sweet after dinner. So if my kids literally have like 1 marshmallow as their sweet and they're totally satisfied with that. We a lot of the times have a lot of different types of candy, but as of right now we don't. So kind of like the sweet section, a little bit of like odd cooked stuff. But my kids, I'm happy for them to have access to crackers and peanut butter and oatmeal and their snacks and the more healthier stuff. Down here we have breakfast cereal and then like goldfish and veggie chips and stuff like that. Dog food is in that big container down there. This is like a big overflow basket. I already know this thing will probably be jam-packed with like half-eaten chip bags that I can't put in a bin. So at least I'll be able to see it now instead of it being stuffed up at the top. And we had like 100 bags of half-eaten chips. It was really annoying. So now I'll be able to see that. But yeah, just seeing exactly how much pasta I have, instead of, again, not checking all the boxes. I'm always in a rush and sometimes you just can't check the inventory completely. All right, guys, thanks so much. That is the end of this video. And if you have any really cool hacks or tips or tricks on how to keep your pantry organized, I would love to hear it in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you got value out of this. It really helps my channel, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.